Right, hello, welcome. It's the Tranmere SLO Quiz. Just wait for a few people to jump in. We'll go through what's going on and what's happening. So yeah, looking forward to this. A bit of fun. Thursday night, just been clapping for carers outside. Hope you are all well and have been doing the same. The old 8 PM clap for carers seems to be a Thursday night thing. Hi Sam, you okay? So yeah, let us know where you're playing from, where you're tuning in, what you're doing in your isolation. Hope everyone is okay. I'll go through, once we've got a few people in, I'll go through what's going on and how it's all going to work and all the rest of it. But yeah, just let us know where you're tuning in from this evening. Hope everything's good. Hi Matt. How's it LBW? Still, yeah. I'd love to be playing cricket, to be fair. Missing the cricket season. Would have been due to be started. Good evening everyone. More and more people coming in all the time, so yeah, good to see. Hopefully have a bit of fun over the next hour or so. So yeah, once we've got a few people in and everybody's ready, I'll go through a few house rules. I'll give you a bit of information about the format. Let us know if the sound's alright as well, if you can hear me alright. I've got a little bit of a sore throat, but I do have a nice Goose IPA to help my throat. Drink responsibly and all that. So yeah, let us know where you're tuning in from. If there's anyone outside the UK, hello to Rich, hi to Dave. Try and get through as many comments as we can as well. There's me behind the camera, and we've got Louise keeping an eye on things on the Facebook page. I could have had a shave. Yeah, I know. I've been so lazy. Nobody normally sees me, so I'm in isolation on my own in the flat, so I've really not been bothered. So apologies. I should have done for this occasion, but I apologise for that. So yeah, before we get started, you'll need a bit of pen, a pen and a bit of paper. Yeah, let us know if the sound's okay. I've tested this and it was working alright, but if you can just let me know if the sound is alright, because obviously that's going to be quite an important part of how things are going to work. Mark McCarrick here, former Tranmere fullback. Hi Mark, hope you're good. That's exciting. I think a few of the current squad may be tuning in at some point as well, so the sound is good there. Adrian, hello. So yeah, a few old players coming in, crackers, that's good. A few of the current squad might be joining us throughout the evening. As I say, probably going to be an hour, perhaps. I want it to be quite sort of sharp and swift. So yeah, we'll try and get through it as quickly as possible, so there's no sort of hanging around and you're just staring at my face, because nobody wants that really, do they? So yeah, just a few little bits and pieces. Thank you to the SLOs for asking me to do it. Really, should be good fun. It's taken me all day to set it all up, write all the questions, etc. Evening, Brad and John Carroll as well. Big John, the coach driver's joining us. Well in, John. Hope you're good. Yeah, so it's taken a good while to put all this together. So hopefully it's worth it. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, so thank you to the SLOs for asking me to do it. I don't think they wanted to be in front of the camera themselves, which is why you've got my ugly mug instead. let us know. Give us a message where you are tuning in from. If we've got some people overseas and stuff, that's quite exciting. So let us know what's in the box, Christine. I'm not sure. I hope you can't see any boxes because this room is a bit of a state. To be fair, this is my dumping ground where I'm recording. We've got a good few people in here now. Nearly 100, crawling up to 100. So just give it a couple of minutes or so, and then we'll crack on. Just a few little housekeeping rules, if you don't mind. We're encouraging comments because we want it to be interactive and stuff this evening. As I say, it's going to be an hour or so probably. It'll take from start to finish. Please, no swearing, no abuse. We're all in a difficult situation at the moment, in isolation or self-isolation or whatever you're doing. If you're still in work or not, if you're working for the NHS, doff my hat to you. We've just done the Clap for Carers thing outside, which was really good to see the whole street out clapping the NHS, etc. So no abuse, no swearing if you wouldn't mind. The emphasis on fun this evening, just a bit of fun. We are going to be giving away a few prizes. I will explain how we will do that as we go along. You'll need a bit of pen and paper. So you'll be writing your answers down. We'll do 6 rounds. It'll all be 5 questions per round, so nice and quick. Keep it as swift as possible. 5 rounds of Tranmere related questions, different subjects and subject matters. 1 round of general football questions. And after every round we will mark the cards. You can tell us if you want how well or how badly you're doing. And then we'll be giving away prizes in between, a few spot prizes here and there, and I will explain how they will be won or not won as time goes on. But we will be doing all that, and I think we've got a steady little crowd here now, so unless anybody else is going to be joining, I did say we'd start probably about 8:15 with the questions. So tell us where you're tuning in from. A few hellos. Hello to John, hello to Joe, tuning in from Miami in Florida. Looking forward to this. Okay, no pressure. So I've given you the format of the quiz. We've got some prizes, as I say. There's a range of different prizes. We've got a signed playoff final programme from last season. We've got some Lux and Rabor merchandise. We've got some Rover and Out bits and pieces, goodies. We've got some Trosk t-shirts. That's the supporters club. We've got the Trust. We've got a Trust voucher and a t-shirt, and we've got one of the Trust badge sets, which Brad from Lux and Rabor has helped put together. So some good prizes. We'll be giving away 4 of those prizes in between the rounds. So that's something to look forward to, and if you are lucky enough to win one of those top prizes, then all the better. But the emphasis tonight is just to have a bit of fun, getting everyone together. Tranmere community, obviously no matches at the moment, so you might be missing your Tranmere family if you like. This is just an opportunity to get together, have a bit of a laugh, take the mickey out of me if you want. I mean, everybody else does. So we will get started in a minute or two. So just let us know where you're watching. Laura and Nigel, hello. Hi guys. Lexi's watching. Hello to you. If you've got any drinks on the go, I've got a Goose IPA. Hannah and David Bennett, hello. Welcome. Hope you have hope it's a good evening. Will and Joe had to leave Zoom. Warren Lynch, why did you get sacked, Paul? The joke is never going to end, is it? And it was a joke. And it was me who came up with the joke. So I've got myself to blame, to be honest. So I'm getting messages left, right and centre here. So yeah, follow the SLO page. That's important. You're obviously on it right now to watch this video, but if you can like the Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, TRFC SLO. Yeah, the SLOs do a great job helping you with any queries or whatever, to do with your season tickets at the moment, which are on sale. They can help you out and get some speedy responses, so find them on social media at TRFC SLO on both Facebook and Twitter. So yeah, SLO@tranmererovers.co.uk is their email address if you also want to get in touch with them via that mean. Right, so without further ado, let's crack on. It's like half time against Boreham Wood. I apologise. I'm sounding glum. I don't mean to be. I'm in quite a good mood. So apologies if I'm sounding glum. Yeah, right, let's get cracking. As I say, there's going to be 6 rounds of questions, 5 questions per round. So we're going to get through the rounds reasonably quickly. If you need me to repeat, I will read them out twice. If you need me to repeat further, just drop a message in the chat. I'll do my best. So we've got 5 Tranmere subjects. So we've got there'll be a round on club history and records, a round on Wembley and Tranmere's appearances at Wembley this season so far, Mickey Mellon, the gaffer, because I love him, and on this day, the 2nd of April, so what happened on this day, you may have seen the Tranmere YouTube account put out a video that may or may not be included in one of the questions. So without further ado, let's crack on, shall we? Right, so if you've got your pen and paper handy, as I say, 5 questions in this first round. It's questions regarding Mickey Mellon, the main man, the gaffer. So, right, question number 1. Okay, from which club did Tranmere sign Mickey Mellon for his first time around in 1997? So let me read that a little bit better. From which club did Tranmere sign Mickey Mellon first time around in 1997? So he obviously had 2 spells at the club as a player. For the first time around, where did Tranmere sign him from? So that's question number 1. Give you a couple of thinking seconds. Okie dokie, right, question number 2. On returning to the club for his second spell as a player in 2000-2001, squad numbers were in place. Which number did Mickey Mellon wear in the 2000-2001 season? So he joined sort of partway through the season. Which squad number did Mickey Mellon wear in the 2000-2001 season after returning for a second spell as a player? Okay, a few seconds to think about that one. Okay, question number 3. Mickey Mellon's final goal for Rovers came in the FA Cup, but against which team? So Mickey Mellon's final goal in a Tranmere shirt was in the FA Cup. Who did he score it against? So, FA Cup, it was a belting goal. You will remember it if you're old enough. So Mickey Mellon's final goal for Rovers came in the FA Cup, but against which team? Right. Turning to Mickey, the manager. As a manager, how many playoff final victories has Mickey Mellon been involved with as a manager? So how many playoff final victories has Mickey Mellon been involved with as a manager? So going all the way back to when he started with Fleetwood, without wanting to give away any clues. So how many playoff final victories has Mickey Mellon been involved with as a manager? Okey-doke. Right, final question of this first round. Okay, Mickey Mellon's first game as Tranmere manager was against Wrexham. I'm sure you all remember it very well, 2-0 win. But who was the opposition for his second game in charge? So Mickey Mellon took charge of his first game for Tranmere against Wrexham at Tranmere Park. Who was the opposition for his second game, first away game? Okay, a bit of thinking time. Right, we'll go through the answers very quickly, and you can mark yourself, and then we'll do our first spot prize of the evening. So just let me have a quick swig of the beer. Drink responsibly and all that. So, question number 1. From which club did Mickey Mellon sign for Rovers first time around in 97? Answer, Blackpool. Blackpool was the answer to number 1. Number 2, on returning to the club for a second spell in 2000-2001, squad numbers were in place. Mickey Mellon took the number 32 shirt. So, answer to number 2 is 32. Number 3, Mickey's final goal for Rovers came in the FA Cup against which team? It was a belter from about 30 yards. He'll probably tell you 35 at least. It was against Luton Town. Luton Town is the answer for number 3. Okay, number 4. How many playoff final victories has Mickey Mellon been involved with as a manager? He managed Fleetwood Town in a playoff final victory in the Conference North, and obviously the 2 with Tranmere. So 3 is the answer. 3. So 3 playoff final victories Mickey Mellon has had as a manager. Right, let us know how you are getting on. Drop your comments in. Did you get all 5? Is your Mickey Mellon knowledge not all that great? Michael Draycott says you got 5 out of 5. Good on you. So yeah, let us know how you're doing, or how badly you're doing. So that was the Mickey Mellon round. Done and dusted. So mark up your papers. Right, we're going to do a... we're going to... Rob McCardle, only 3. Okay, not bad, not bad. 5th answer... Ooh, hello. Oh, yes, indeed. The answer for number 5. Good point. Well spotted. See, this is going really well. Right. Mickey's first game in charge was against Wrexham. His second game was against Barrow in the FA Cup. So Barrow in the FA Cup qualifier, we lost. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot there was 5 questions and 5 answers to give. Apologies. So right, answer number 1, Blackpool. Answer number 2. Answer number 2 was 32. 3, Luton Town. 4, 3 times his playoff final victories, and Barrow is the last one. Apologies. It will go smoother after this, surely. And yes, yeah, probably shouldn't have opened the beer. You're right. Yeah, Barrow was not a memorable game. Yeah, lost 2-1, I think. So yeah, let us know how you're getting on. Obviously, now I've given you all the correct answers. Alan Nell, 1 out of 5. Okay, not bad. 2 out of 5, William O'Neill. 4 out of 5, Rob McCardle, doing better than he thought, because obviously I didn't give out the answer to the last one. Right, let me tell you how these spot prize is going to work. So I'm going to bring up a photograph. All you got to do is drop a comment as to who is the image So who is the photo of? Who's the player? You're going to have about 30 to 40 seconds to drop your comments in. And we will pick a name at random to win the prize. So one of the prizes that I told you about earlier, Looks of the Ball stuff, the playoff final programme, Rover and Out merch, Trosk tees, and the Trust bits and pieces as well. So we will pick a winner at random from a correct answer. These are all dead easy. You will get all of these. So give yourself a chance of winning a prize. And we will pick a name out, and I will announce the first two prize winners. It's at half time. So if you're ready, get your comments in. You're going to have about 30 to 45 seconds only, right? So ideally no cheating, but you're going to know these players. You're going to know these players. So let us know who this is. Modelling the 2002-3 highlights DVD. Who is that? Let us know. Drop us the comment as to who this is. You've got another 30 seconds to do so, and we will pick a name at random to win one of the great prizes that we've got, been donated very kindly by all the people I mentioned before. So Trask, Rover and Out, Looks of a Board, a Trust. So yeah, thank you to all those. So all you got to do is tell me who that is. Okay, right. We'll put him down. Okay, right. So, no more answers to that one, please. My glamorous assistant off camera will pick a prize winner, and we will announce that at the end of round number 3 before we go for a little half-time break. So yeah, that was prize number 1. So no more answers for that one, please. And we will crack on with round number 2, which is questions all about this season. So the 2019-2020 season, which may or may not be finished. We don't know. It's kind of up in the air at the moment. But questions from the season so far. Hopefully we'll get finished and we'll be back watching Rovers soon. So yeah, get your pen and paper back ready. Here are the 5 questions for the next round, 2019-2020. Right, question number 1. Tranmere's first win of the 2019-2020 season came against Bolton, as if you need me to remind you. It was a 5-0 win. Who scored the opening goal that afternoon? So this season, Tranmere beat Bolton 5-0 at Prenton Park. Who scored the first goal of the game? So who broke the deadlock? Tranmere's first win, 5-0 against Bolton. Yes. Have it. Okay, right. Question number 2. Okay, this is it. I like this one. I'm proud of myself for writing this one. Question number 2. Rovers played Manchester United under-21s in the EFL Trophy, and then also played Manchester United first team in the FA Cup in a game that we can kind of forget about. How many players on the Tranmere team started both matches? So Rovers played Man United under-21s in the EFL Trophy earlier in the season. Later in the season they played Man United in the FA Cup, the first team. How many players started both games for Tranmere? So that was question 2 of this round. Matt Hibbert is in here. Hello, Matthew. Okay, question number 3. Who scored the last time Tranmere found the back of the net at Prenton Park? So question 3. Who scored the last goal that Rovers scored at Prenton Park? So from this season, Who scored the last time Tranmere found the back of the net at Prenton Park? So a home goal. Who scored the last time we scored at home? So that's question number 3. Question number 4. The opening game of the season was against Rochdale. The Rochdale team included a former Tranmere player. Can you name him? So, on the Rochdale team that started the first game of the season at Prenton Park, the Rochdale team had a member of a former Tranmere player. That's what I'm trying to say. I need another sip of beer. So who was the ex-Rovers player who was involved for Rochdale on the opening day of the season? So that's question 4. Final question this round. Hopefully an easy one for you to finish off. How many Tranmere players have scored hat-tricks so far this season in all competitions? How many Tranmere players have scored hat-tricks in 2019-2020 so far in all competitions? Okay. Give you a little bit of thinking time and then I'll race through the answers. I'll try and give you all 5 this time. Michael Draycott, we're trying to forget this season. No, this is the great escape. It's happening, mate. Admittedly, the season we want to remember is the last 3 games. I admit that, but... Right, let's go through the answers then. 2019-2020. Question number 1. Tranmere's first win of the season came against Bolton. Who scored the opening goal? It was Ollie Banks. Ollie Banks is the answer to number 1. Number 2. Rovers played Man United under-21s in the trophy, then Man United in the FA Cup. How many players started both matches for Tranmere? 1. Connor Jennings is the only one who started against Man United under-21s and then again against Man United in the FA Cup. So 1 is the answer to number 2, if that's not confusing. Question number 3 was who was the player who scored the last time Tranmere scored at Prenton Park? It was Paul Mullin against Watford. That was the last time we scored a goal at Prenton Park. Paul Mullin is the answer to number 3 against Watford with that header. Right, number 4. Opening game of the season against Rochdale. Rochdale had a former Tranmere player in their team. It was Jim McNulty. Jim McNulty, big centre half, who had a loan spell in 13-14, I'm going to say. So yeah, Jim McNulty is the answer to number 4. And then number 5, how many Tranmere players have scored a hat-trick in 2019-2020? 2. Russian Hepburn Murphy against MK Dons and Morgan Ferrier against Chelmsford City. No, not Chelmsford City. Who was it we played in the FA Cup? Whoever it was. The FA Cup. It was live on the telly. It was a long time ago. So yeah, let us know how you got on in that round. Was it better? Worse? Did you get the Man United one? Hopefully you did. So yeah, just drop us a quick comment. Let us, Chichester, that's the one. I was close. I knew it began with C. Yeah. Let us know how you got on. 4 out of 5, Richard Holt. Well done. I shall be mentioning your documentary in the near future. So 3 for Rob McCardle, 2 for Paul Dolphin. Chichester City, yeah, sorry. Chelmsford City was back in the day, wasn't it? In the non-league thing. 1 out of 5 for Christine. Adrian got 3 out of 5. 0 for Neil. luckily, all this is just a bit of fun, guys. So we're not judging you. Yeah, we're not. Just a bit of fun. Hopefully taking your mind off other things that are going on at the moment. 1 out of 5 for Rob, 2 out of 5 for Joe, 2 out of 5 for Paul. So 3. Anything sort of 2 or 3 was pretty good in that round by the looks of it. So I'm quite pleased myself, making it quite difficult. So yeah, at least I've given all 5 answers out this time, which is good. Bit of a better start. Right, so we're going to give away another spot prize. So again, I'm going to put up a photograph on the screen. Dave Langley's got 1 out of 10 so far. I'm lucky. The better questions are to come, Dave. Don't worry. So yeah, another picture is going to appear very, very shortly. You'll have about 30 to 45 seconds once again to get your comments in. Let us know who it is, and then your name will be in a hat and it will be drawn out at random, if you get it correct obviously, to win one of the prizes. So the prizes are going to be drawn at random as well, and the names are going to be drawn at random. So as I say, short time frame to stop people just copying answers and stuff. So we're going to give you about 30 to 45 seconds only to give us the name of this footballer who plays for Tranmere. So I'm going to give a plug as well to Dave Goat and give us an R as well, because that's where I'm finding these photographs. So there we go. Cover start of Give Us an R from whenever that was, October. Who is that Tranmere player? Drop us a comment and you'll be in with a chance of winning one of our great prizes donated by Trosk. Rover and out. Trust. Looks of a bore. So some good stuff to give away. Just let us know who that is, and we will pick one of the correct answers. We'll pick the names out at random, out of a hat, and we will give away some prizes. Okay. Right, he's gone, whoever that was. I think some of you may have got it right. So let me see if I'm getting told off. No, only for not giving out some of the answers. That's good. Happy days. Right, we'll move on to round number 3. And then we'll do 3rd round. And we'll go for like a quick break just so you can top up your glasses, grab yourself a beer out of the fridge, whatever you want to do. And then we'll crack on with the 2nd half quite quickly. So 2 or 3 minutes in between, just so you can get yourself a drink or whatever you need to do. Right, round number 3. On this day. So 2nd of April, on this day, going to give you 5 questions about things that happened, Rovers related, on the 2nd of April from throughout the years. As I say, you may have seen the club put out a video on their YouTube channel earlier. If you watch that, you may be getting the answer to one of the questions right. So yeah, some of them are more difficult than others. The difficult ones I'm going to give you multiple choice, so you can select an answer. So yeah, let's crack on. Round number 3 on this day, 2nd of April. Right, I'm not going to do that again. Right, in 1996, Tranmere drew 2-2 against Millwall. John Aldridge obviously scored in the game. Who scored Tranmere's other goal? It was a defender. Was it A, John McGreal, B, Alan Rogers, C, Gary Stevens, or D, Sean Teal? So on this day in 1996, Tranmere drew 2-2 with Millwall. John Aldridge, as always, scored. Which defender scored the other goal? Was it A, John McGreal, B, Alan Rodgers, C, Gary Stevens, or D, Sean Teal? So that's number 1. Okay, number 2. A bit more recent. It's 4 years ago, 2016. Tranmere played Welling United at Prenton Park. Who scored Tranmere's goal in that game? We only scored 1. You may remember. I'm not going to give the score out. Right. Was it A, James Norwood, B, Jeff Hughes, C, Steve McNulty, or D, Lee Vaughan? So 2016, Tranmere played Welling United at Prenton Park. We don't need to know the score. Tranmere scored 1 goal. Who scored that goal? Was it James Norwood, A, B, Jeff Hughes, C, Steve McNulty, or D, Lee Vaughan? Write your answers down. Right. Number 3. Question number 3. Okay, this is a pretty famous game. 10 years ago today, Tranmere beat Norwich City 3-1. Game live on the telly. Ian Moore scored 2 penalties. The ref was very kind to us that day. Who scored Tranmere's other goal? So 3-1 win against Norwich 10 years ago today. Ian Moore got 2. Who scored the other? I'm going to give you a multiple choice. Was it A, Terry Gornell, B, Joss Labadie, C, Craig Curran, or D, John Welsh? So 10 years ago, Rovers beat Norwich 3-1 live on the telly. Ian Moore scored 2 pens. Who scored the other? Was it Terry Gornell A, Joss Labadie B, Craig Curran C, John Welsh D? Right, question number 4. Right, if you've seen the video on the YouTube today, on this day, you will know the answer to this next question. Number 4. Who scored both of Tranmere's goals in a 2-1 win over Derby County on this day in 1993? So it was on YouTube earlier today. Who scored both goals in Tranmere's 2-1 win over Derby County on this day in 1993? Okay, bit of thinking time for you. So that was question number 4. Right, last question of this round. So on this day, 2nd of April, in 2005, which current member of the coaching staff scored away at Sheffield Wednesday in a 2-1 win at Hillsborough? So on this day in 2005, which current member of the coaching staff scored against Sheffield Wednesday in a 2-1 win at Hillsborough? I mean, there's only so many coaching staff to choose from, so hopefully you'll get it. Right, answers. So again, mark your papers, please, and then let us know how you're getting on. So the answer to number 1. 1996, Tranmere drew 2-2 against Millwall. John Aldridge scored, of course. Which defender netted the other goal? It was B, Alan Rodgers. Alan Rodgers scored the other goal. Right, question number 2, 2016, Rovers played Welling United. I can forgive you for forgetting this game. Who scored Rovers' goal that afternoon? It was D, Lee Vaughan, with a rare goal. Lee Vaughan, good old Vaughany, popped up with a goal. Sadly, didn't get us a win. But the least said about that, the better. So yeah. Number 2 was Lee Vaughan, D. Question number 3, 10 years ago today, Rovers beat Norwich 3-1 on the telly. Ian Moore scored 2 pens. The other goal was scored by C, Craig Curran. Craig Curran scored the other goal in a 3-1 win over Norwich. So that was number 3, Craig Curran. Right, question number 4 was who scored both goals in Tranmere's 2-1 win over Derby that was on YouTube earlier from 1993. It was the wee man, Pat Nevin, the legend. The legend that is Pat Nevin. He scored both the goals against Derby that evening. I think one was a header. I mean, I did watch it earlier. One was a header, I think, which, considering he's about 2 foot tall, was quite an achievement. And number 5, in 2005, which current member of the coaching staff scored against Sheffield Wednesday in a 2-1 win over at Hillsborough over Sheffield Wednesday? Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson scored with a bullet header, I seem to remember. So yeah, Mike Jackson is the answer to number 5. So yeah, add up your scores. Let us know how you got on that round. Was it easier? Was it harder? Let us know how you're doing overall. 5 out of 5 for Catherine. Well done to you. William, 4 out of 5, but he's getting there. Well done. Paul Dolphin, 4 out of 5. Well done. 3 out of 5 for Rob Denman. Nice one. 2 out of 5, Rich Holt. Yeah, they were a little bit trickier though, those ones. Neck and neck. Scott Snee, 4 out of 5. Steve Lindop, 4 out of 5. Michael Draycott, 3 out of 5. Well done. Paul Lee, 3 out of 5. I think 3 out of 5 is good going on that round. So well done to yous. As I say, just a bit of fun, guys. So, you know, I'm just trying to take your mind off what's going on at the moment. Hopefully we can distract you for a little bit, have a bit of fun. James Dolphin has got 10 out of 15 so far, 2 out of 5 there. Who's that? Neil Lansfield. He went for Parky rather than Jacko. Yeah, that would have been a good shout. 3 out of 5, Keith Beswick. So yeah, keep your comments coming in. I'm going to go for a little break. I mean, I will stay here, and you are very welcome to stay here. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes if you need to get yourselves a drink. You need to go to loo, whatever you need to do. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes, and I'll do a few plugs and stuff. The SLOs are getting 2 out of 15 so far, which, considering I gave some of the answers to them earlier, no, I didn't. So yeah, it's proving trickier than I thought. I mean, you should have seen some of the questions I had to change because I thought they were too hard. So apologies if people are finding it too hard. As I say, it's just a bit of fun. There's we're giving away the prizes for the easy pitches, or I think they're easy. They may not be the clearest on the screen, which is my fault. So I do apologise for that, but hopefully you will be able to get the pitches. Let me give you a rundown of the prizes that we've got on offer for those pitches. So a signed 2019 playoff final programme. We've got some Luxor merchandise. We've got some Rover and Out merchandise as well. We've got some Supporters Club t-shirts. We've got a Trust voucher and t-shirt and a Trust badge set. So thank you to all those people that have donated towards prizes for tonight. Very much appreciated. And as I say, thank you to the SLOs for asking me to do this, keeping me busy. And yeah, we'll do a few plugs and stuff in a sec. So yeah, let us know where you are tuning in from. Right, I've been asked to do another spot prize, so hopefully you're all still with me. We're going to put up another picture on the screen. Maybe leave it up a little bit longer, so you can get your comments in. So we want plenty of comments coming in. You'll recognise all these players, I assure you. Very famous Tranmere players. So number 3 is coming up right now. We'll give you about a minute or so on the screen. Get your comments into the comment box, please. And then all the correct answers will go into the hat, and they will one will be drawn out at random. to get one of these prizes. So we haven't, again, the prizes are random, will be picked at random, as will the winners. So I don't know who's winning what as yet. I'm waiting for someone to tell me, to be honest. So yeah. Right, so prize number 3, if you are ready. Very famous footballer. Who is that, please? Let us know. Played for Tranmere on loan. He did go on to bigger and better things after that. Tranmere obviously stood him in good stead. Good evening to John, by the way. Big John, the bus driver, is still working. Good on you, mate. Hope you're doing good. So drop your comments in. I'll leave it on a little bit longer. I want to get as many entries as possible. Give yourselves a chance of winning one of these great prizes, guys. As I say, signed programme from the playoff final from last year. I think that's signed by the whole squad. Looks of a ball, merchandise, roving out merchandise, Trust t-shirts, a Trust t-shirt and voucher, and a badge set from the Trust as well. So again, a big thank you to all the relevant parties for donating. I hope you can't see my chewed fingernails too badly. So yeah, let us know who that is. And yeah, people are saying he maybe didn't. He didn't go on to bigger, better things. Tranmere is obviously the height of his career so far. So yeah, right. Well, short little break. 2 minutes. Go and top up your glasses. I'll have a quick sip, and then we'll crack on with the next round. As I say, all this has been made possible by the SLO. So first of all, thank you from myself to those guys for asking me to do this. It's helped film. Well, it's filled all of my today, part of yesterday and stuff as well, trying to set all this up. So big thank you to them. Hope you're enjoying it. First of all, so we're halfway through. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. The SLOs do an amazing job in helping the club. Answering your queries, getting to sort of questions a little bit quicker than perhaps the club are, because obviously they're very busy. So the SLOs can really help you. So if you've got any questions about season tickets, or your matchday experience, or if your seat's broken or anything like that, the SLOs can help you get that sorted. So follow them on Twitter, follow them at this Facebook page if you've not already done so. Click the like the page before you leave later this evening. Follow them on Twitter at TRFC SLO, and if you do need to email them about anything at all, slo@tranmererovers.co.uk. They're happy to help, and they do an amazing job. So thank you to all those guys for doing that. All volunteers as well, so good on yous. 2021 season tickets on sale. Go to the club website for more details. Richard Holt's got an amazing documentary about the National League playoff final. Please do check it out. It's a brilliant film. It's available on Vimeo on demand. Follow Richard Holt on Twitter at RichardHolt83. All the links will be on there. You won't regret it. It's a really great documentary. Go check it out. I host a podcast, so might as well get that plug in as well. This is Tranmere is available right now. We're doing loads more podcasts over the coming weeks when there's no football. Just trying to occupy you. So we've got an interview with Danny Holmes, BBC commentator Steve Wilson. Also spoke to Rich about the documentary. The documentary is really good. It's like an hour and a half film all around the National League playoff final win. So do check it out. Just let me scroll through some of these comments before we crack on. So yeah, that is that. And obviously follow the club on the social media at Tranmere Rovers on Twitter and Instagram. Do an amazing job when there's no football to report on, so they're putting out what they can. It's all good stuff. Check it out. TRFC Official on Facebook, and get on the YouTube channel as well. As I say, the video that I stole the question for came off YouTube before. So Alan Nell says he's just signed Mark Ellis for the second half, so hopefully he can sort my shocking performance out. Hopefully so, Alan. Sam just put my bin out, so what did I miss? You've probably missed nothing, Sam, don't worry. What beer am I drinking? I'm drinking a Goose IPA. It's very nice. Other beers are available, and drink responsibly and all that. Wash your hands, yes indeed. Green or grey bin. Yes, it's a film documentary. Liam. John Carroll says hard working, unsung heroes, the SLOs. Yep, echo that. Von, say hi to Paul in Devon. Hi Paul in Devon. Rob Demon says the documentary is superb. I agree. Paul Gretton, the documentary is brilliant, really emotional. I agree with that as well. Danny Holmes and Steve Wilson podcasts are highly recommended. Thank you very much, Timothy. I appreciate that. Steve Lindop had a tear in my eye watching the documentary. Brilliant, yes. And it's Green Bin Day for Sam. So get your green bins out, guys. Because I presume they'll be collecting in the morning. Right, let me see if I've got prize winners. So, okay, right. Prize number 1 went to Neil Yolds. So spot prize number 1 correctly answered the Simon Howarth. So that goes to Dean Yolds. Or is that Dean Yolds or Dean Yolds? I'm not sure. Spot prize number 2 goes to William O'Neill for correctly revealing Liam Rydalsh. I've just dropped on my papers. Spot prize number 3, who correctly identified Joe Hart. I'm not sure who he's playing for at the moment. Is he still at Burnley? Anyway, spot prize number 3 winner is Rob McArdle. So Rob McArdle, well done to you. So Dean Yolds, William O'Neill and Rob McArdle. You have all won a spot prize this evening, so well done to you. The SLOs will be in contact to arrange your prize and whatever needs to be done on that front. So they will be in contact with you, probably on Facebook, I'm guessing. They'll just drop you a quick message to sort all that out. Right, I thought this would be going quicker than it is, but it's nearly 9 o'clock already. Right, so yeah, I've done all my plugs. Thank you very much for the nice comments about the podcast as well. We'll keep doing those throughout this the misery of having no football. So we'll speak to as many people as we can. Yeah, nice one. Haley, how do we win spot prizes? Do we message privately? No, I'm going to. We've got one more to do, Haley. I'll hold up the picture of a player. All you got to do is identify the player and then comment as you have done there. So drop us a comment in the comments in this video of who it is, and then we'll collate all those names, throw it in a hat, and if you got it correct, we'll pick a winner out from those. So yeah, just drop us a comment like you have done just there, and that will give you an opportunity to win a spot prize. I hope that's all clear, guys. Right, so 3 more rounds to come, 2 more rounds of Tranmere, 1 round of general footy, and then we can end the shenanigans, and we've got a spot prize still to give away as well. So we'll do that at the end of this set of 5 questions. But let's crack on, because my beer is going flat here. So round number 4 is based around Tranmere at Wembley. So these are questions around our Wembley appearances. Okay, so if you're all ready, get your pen and paper to hand once again, and we'll get cracking. Right, question number 1. In 2017, yes, the one that we're trying to forget, I know, I apologise. Tranmere lost the National League playoff final to Forest Green Rovers. How many of the opposition players that day went on to play for Tranmere? So the 2017 playoff final against Forest Green, how many of their team that day went on to play for Tranmere? So that's question number 1. Question number 2. Happier memories. Who captained Tranmere to Leyland Daft Cup success in 1990 against Bristol Rovers, lifting the trophy at Wembley? So who captained Tranmere in the 1990 Leyland Daft Cup final when we beat Bristol Rovers 2-1? Who was the skipper lifting the cup? John Carroll, too many. No comment. So that's question number 2. Tranmere captain in 1990 in the Leyland Daft Cup final. Question number 3. Chris Malkin scored the winning goal to see us beat Bolton in 1991. Did a forward roll, but he came on as a substitute. Who did he replace in that playoff final in 1991? So who did Chris Malkin replace as a substitute in the playoff final 1991 when we beat Bolton Wanderers 1-0 at Wembley on a baking hot day at Wembley in the 1st of June, wasn't it, I think? Quite a late one. So Chris Malkin came on as a sub. Who did he replace? So that's question number 3. Question number 4. Which player nodded the ball down from Gareth Roberts' free kick, which led to David Kelly scoring the equaliser in the 2000 Worthington Cup final? So which player nodded the ball down from Gareth Roberts' deep free kick, which led to Ned Kelly, scoring at Wembley in 2000? So it was the equaliser against Leicester. But who set him up with a little header? No. So that's question number 4. Question number 5. Question number 5. Mark O'Brien was sent off for Newport in last year's playoff final, League 2 playoff final. His second bookable offence was a foul on which Tranmere player? So in last year's playoff final, Mark O'Brien got sent off for Newport. His second booking was a foul on which Tranmere player? That's question 5. Okay, right, we'll go through the answers. So get your papers ready to mark. So question number 1 was 2017. Tranmere lost to Forest Green at Wembley. How many Forest Green players who played that day went on to play for Rovers, for Tranmere Rovers? 3. Mark Ellis, Manny Monte and Drissa Traore. So 3 players went from Forest Green to later play for Tranmere. So that was the answer to number 1. Number 2, who captained Tranmere in the 1990 Leyland Daft Cup final win over Bristol Rovers? It was Jimmy Harvey. Jimmy Harvey. Always remember his bobble hat when he had on when he lifted the cup, because I had exactly the same one. So that was nice. Again, that was a baking hot day as well. Who the heck was the last player? Drissa Traore. Don't you remember Drissa Traore? He made a massive impact at Tranmere. Played like twice, I think. Right, question number 3. Who did Chris Malkin replace as a substitute in the 91 playoff final win over Bolton? So obviously he scored the winning goal, did the forward roll. He replaced Jim Steele. Jim Steele came off quite early on, I think. and Chris Malkin came on. So that's number 3. Jim Steele is the answer there. Right, number 4. Which player nodded the ball down from Gareth Roberts' free kick that led to Ned Kelly scoring in the Worthington Cup final? Gary Jones. Gary Jones, big Gary Jones. What a player. Mr. Versatile. Gary Jones, number 4. Great little flick header. Straight to Ned Kelly. Bang. What a moment that was for like 2 minutes. Anyway, right, number 5. Mark O'Brien was sent off for Newport in last year's playoff final. Second booking was for a foul on James Norwood. James Norwood was the answer to number 5. On the halfway line. Stopped him getting in away. So yeah, that was the booking that got him sent off. He did have a trial at Tranmere actually. In 2016, Mark O'Brien. Don't know if many people know that. There you go. Just a useless fact. So yeah, there we go. Let us know how well you did in that round. Anyone get all 5? John Carroll says Knowles stood over him thinking he was all hard and tough. Knowles is dead hard, isn't he? I'm not going to argue. So yeah, did you get all 5? Was that an easier round for you? 3 out of 5 again for Rob Denman. Best round so far for Neil Lansfield. Well done, mate. Alan Nell, 3 out of 5 on the up. 5 out of 5, Richard Holt. Well done. These are all good scores, guys. Well done. Keep them. Rob Mercado is doing well. Phil Higby keeps getting 4. Dave Byrne forgot Ellis was at Forest Green. Joe never would have remembered Traore. It's fair enough. So yeah, we're all doing reasonably well. Nobody's gotten 0, have they, so far? Hopefully. I hope not. I did try and make them reasonably difficult, but reasonably easy as well. I mean, I did have some real stinkers that you wouldn't have liked. So yeah, that was Tranmere at Wembley. Right, we're going to do the last spot prize now. So just to make it clear, I'm going to hold up a photograph of a Tranmere player. All you got to do is tell me who it is. Leave your comment in the comment below. Okay, guys? So drop us a comment as you've been doing, sending your scores in so I can read out and your shout outs and all the rest of it. Drop us a comment. There should be a little speech bubble button. Press that. Drop us your name. And if you've got it correct, you will go into the hat to be drawn out at random. And we will give away another prize. So if you are ready, final spot prize of the evening. As I say, big thank you once again to Trosk, to the Trust, Rover and Out, to Lux of a Ball for donating the prizes this evening, and the club as well, I think, for the sign programme. So yeah, cheers to them once again. Right, going to give you a minute to tell us in the comments below who is the cover star of Give Us an R. So who is that, please? Drop us a comment in the box below. Let us know who it is. You've got a minute to do so. Keep those comments coming in. Be as quick as you can. If you get it right, your name will be in the hat to win one of our prizes this evening. So yeah, let us know who you think that is, please. I'll leave it up a little bit longer. Drop those comments in. Who is that, please? I know it's not the best photo, and I could really do with doing this another way, to be honest. But cover star with Give Us an R. So shout out to Dave Goat, doing a good job with the fanzine. Who is that, please? Who is that Tranmere player? Get it right. Drop us a comment below. If you get it right, you will be in the hat to win the final prize we'll give away tonight. So I'll leave it up for a few more seconds. Keep those comments coming in. Who is that? All you got to do is tell us, who is this? drop us in the comments and you'll be in the hat to win a prize. So as I say, all these prizes are well worth winning. So keep those comments coming in. All you got to do is tell me who this is. Who is that? Is that better? Does that give you better? I mean, the pictures aren't all that great, I'm afraid. It's my fault. But yeah. Okie doke. I'm going to take it down. If you knew who it was and you still want to chuck a comment in, feel free. The more the merrier. As I say, it's going to be the last prize that we're going to give away this evening. So, yeah, the more the merrier. We want some prizes to give away this evening. So, yeah, thank you for getting involved, everyone. Well, there's 2 more rounds of questions to come. Final round will be general football. So if you've not done well on Tranmere, maybe you'll catch up towards the end. But yeah, we've done the spot prizes. So again, if you want to join in next minute or so, drop the comment. Who was that? Who was this? And we will pick someone out at random to win the prize. Right. So 2 more rounds to go. Next round is Tranmere Rovers club history and records. Okay. Hopefully nothing too difficult for you. Okay, so if you've got your pen and paper handy, question number 1. Okay, when the club was formed in 1884, by what name was it known? So when the club was formed in 1884, by what name was it known? I'm sure you've all seen the colours and stuff that the Trust did a few years ago with the retro shirts. Right, question number 2. The record attendance at Prenton Park is 24,424. That's what they recorded anyway. For an FA Cup tie against which club? So the record attendance at Prenton Park is over 24,000. For an FA Cup tie against which club? So over 24,000 people watched Tranmere against who at Prenton Park? Biggest attendance. Right, question number 3. Jeff Lucas. Can you say happy birthday to Jeff Lucas, as it's his birthday on the 14th from Holly? Happy birthday to Jeff Lucas. Nice one. Have a good one. Right, question number 3. In our 9-0 win over Solihull Moors in 2017, who netted a first half hat-trick? So 9-0 was one of our biggest ever wins. Came against Solihull Moors in 2017. Who netted a first half hat-trick? Happy birthday to Gordon Smith, 68 years young. Happy birthday, Gordon. Hope you're having a good day. Repeat question number 2. Right, question number 2 was the record attendance at Prenton Park was for an FA Cup tie against which team? So there's 24,000 in Prenton Park, which is the record attendance for an FA Cup tie against which team? Question 3 was in our 9-0 win over Solihull in 2017, who netted a first half hat-trick? Okay, if we've all caught up, question number 4. Okay, the club record for the most points accumulated in a season came in that season, 2016-17. How many points did Tranmere rack up during that campaign? So the club record for the most number of league points in a season was in 2016-17 season. How many points did Rovers get that year, or that campaign? Okay, and then number 5, last question of this round. Rovers paid a club record fee of 450 grand in 1995 when we had a purse to open. So Rovers paid a club record of 450 grand for Sean Teal in 1995. Which club did we sign him from? So Rovers paid a club record fee of 450 grand for the services of Sean Teal, defender. But which club did we buy him from? So that's number 5. Right, if we're all ready, we'll go through the answers quickly. Right, question number 1. When the club was formed in 1884, by what name was it known? Of course, it was Belmont Football Club. So Belmont Football Club is the answer to number 1. Question 2. The record attendance at Prenton Park, 24,424 for an FA Cup tie. Tranmere played Stoke City. So Stoke City is the answer for that one, number 2. Question number 3. In our 9-0 win over Solihull Moors in 2017, who netted a first half hat-trick? It was Cole Stockton. Cole Stockton. And he missed a penalty, I think, as well, that day. As Adrian has pointed out in the comments. So Cole Stockton netted the first half hat-trick. Connor Jennings got a second half hat-trick. So there was 2 hat-tricks in one game, which is pretty rare. Right, question number 4. So the answer was Cole Stockton, just to clarify. For number 3. Number 4, club record for the most number of points came in 2016-17. How many points did Rovers get? 95. 95 points. Still didn't win the league. 95 points. And Lincoln got 99, I think, that season. So we finished second and then obviously lost in the final. Anyway, right, so 95 was the answer to question number 4. And then the last question, number 5. Rovers paid a club record 450 grand for Sean Teal in 1995 from, he was from Aston Villa. Aston Villa was the answer for number 5. Okay. So top of your scores, let us know how you're getting on. Not long to go. This will be all over soon. Thank God. So yeah, let us know how you're doing. William O'Neill sounds decent. That's Stockton. We should get him back. Cathbury 4 out of 5. Yes, well done. Very close on the points one as well. Ron McCardle 5. Boss, well done. 5 out of 5 for Matty Dickinson, well done. 5 out of 5 Steve Lindop. 20 in total for Paul Gretton so far, well done. 2 out of 5 for Haley. A point out for the league, unlucky. 5 out of 5 Lewis. 4 again Phil Higby's always getting one wrong. Jeff Lucas 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for Rob Denman. 16 out of 20 for Paul Dolphin, well done. Michael Upton 4 out of 5, well done. James Dolphin 20 out of 25 so far, that's pretty good. Wondering how many people are doing pretty well with all these. I doubt there's anyone on 25, is there? But yeah, let us know. Keep the comments coming in. Dave Weir, well done. 3 out of 5. Keith Bezic 5 out of 5, well done. That's boss. 4 out of 5, Michael Draycott. 2 out of 5, Paul Lee. Great quiz, Paul, from Dave and Jen. Hi, Dave and Jen. Hope you're doing good. Nice to have you involved this evening. Right, we've got a winner for the final spot prize of the evening as well. So yeah, we'll give that out at the very end of the quiz. So keep tuned in if you entered for the spot prize last time round. 18 out of 25 for Richard Holt, well done. Right, final round then. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's quiz. Not long to go now. 5 questions more. General football is the last subject. Joe, cheers for this poll. Actually been the highlight of the week. I am it's been a pleasure. More than happy to help out. And it's not often that I provide someone's highlight of the week, if I'm honest. So yeah, nice one, Joe. Glad you're enjoying it, and I hope everyone has enjoyed the last sort of hour or so. We've kept you vaguely entertained and distracted from what's going on in the wider world. So yeah. Right, final round, so get your pen and paper back handy once again. Big shout out again to the SLOs for allowing me to do this. Been good. Been good researching the questions as well, although I've seen Peter Bishop has launched a massive long 100 question quiz today, so it might be putting me out of work. So yeah, we'll go through odds and ends at the end, but let's crack on. Last round of the quiz. Stokesy is in here. Stokesy, how are you, mate? Hope you're good. Hayley says same time next week, Paul. Weekly quiz, oh my word. If I can steal some of Peter Bishop's questions, possibly, we'll see what we can do, but we'll speak about that at the end. Let's do the last round of questions. So 5 questions on general football. I think these are quite easy ones, so hopefully you will all get 5 out of 5. Let's crack on. Question number 1. Which club has the smallest capacity stadium in the Premier League? So from the 20 Premier League clubs currently in the Premier League, 2019 to 2020, which club has the smallest capacity stadium in the Premier League? It's by quite a margin as well, so it should be quite easy, hopefully. And Tranmere have played there a good few times. Okey-doke. Question number 2. Which EFL club has the nickname the Cobblers? So which Football League club has the nickname the Cobblers? Again, we've played these loads, so hopefully you'll know the answer to that one. Which EFL club has the nickname the Cobblers? So that was question number 2. This is question number 3. How many times have Real Madrid won the Champions League / European Cup? So they're the record holders for the most times that they've won it. How many times have Real Madrid won the European Cup / Champions League? It's a fair old number of times, by the way, and it's more than 6 for all you Reds out there. Okay, so that was question number 3. Question number 4. Okay, we're going over the water this time. Liverpool signed Virgil van Dijk from which club? So Liverpool signed Virgil van Dijk from which club? Okay, so that was question number 4. Question number 5, last question of the quiz. Hope you've enjoyed it again. We'll go over the water again. Since I've asked a question about Liverpool, I've got to ask a question about Everton. Everton had joint leading goal scorers last season. So 2018, 2019. 2 players scored 14 goals. Richarlison was one. Who was the other? So Everton had joint leading goal scorers in all competitions last season with 14 goals. Richarlison was one. Who was the other? Col, stop cheating. Not entirely sure who Col is, but Hayley does. Why are you cheating on a quiz that we're just for fun? Anyway, all good fun. All good fun. Right, let me give you the answers then to this last round. And then we'll let you know who won the last spot prize. and then we'll find out what else is going on. So, general footy. Question 1 was club with the smallest capacity in the Premier League. It's AFC Bournemouth is the answer to number 1. It's just over 11,000 capacity, so it's smaller than Prenton Park. Question number 2, which AFL club has the nickname the Cobblers? It's Northampton Town. Northampton Town, that's the answer for number 2. Peter, definitely bonus points. I mean, the points effectively count for nothing anyway, so I'm happy to do that. Question number 3, how many times have Real Madrid won the Champions League / European Cup? 13. Unlucky for some, 13 times. So yeah, more than 6. So yeah, Real Madrid have won the European Cup 13 times. That's a record. Number 4, Liverpool signed Virgil van Dijk from Southampton. Southampton, where they signed most of their players. Southampton. He turned out a bit better than Ricky Lambert, I guess. But yeah, Virgil van Dijk, signed from Southampton. And the last one, you may have guessed from Peter's comment. Everton had joint leading goal scorers last season. 2 players scored 14 goals. Richarlison was 1. Gylfi Sigurdsson was the other. So if you want to type in Gylfi Sigurdsson now, take a bonus point if you've got it right. Assuming I've spelled it right, to be fair. Which may or may not be the case. I'm happy to give you a bonus point, mate, if that makes you happy. Right, let us know how you got on. Drop us a comment. 5 out of 5, Matty Dickinson. Well done. That's a good score, mate. Well done. Fair play. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, let us know your scores for that round. Let us know your overall score. How'd you get on? As I say, there's no prize for the most correct answers, I'm afraid. It was just a bit of a minefield, really. So I hope you've enjoyed tonight's quiz. Nicky Smith, 21 out of 30, not bad. Well done. That's very good. Sam Ray, nada. Oh dear. Haley, we were poor even with cold cheating. Oh dear. Never mind. William O'Neill, 3 out of 5, 20 out of 30. That's good. 3 out of 5. Paul Lee, well done. Rob McCardle, 25 out of 30. That's got to be up there. Well done, matey. Rich Holt, 4 out of 5, so 22 overall. 24 out of 30, James Dolphin. 5 out of 5, Stuart Murphy. Well done, mate. 15 for Michael Upton. Well done. 17 for Liam Greiber. Well done. 25 plus the Gylfi bonus for Lewis. Well done. 5 out of 5 for, who was that? Keith Bezick. Well done. That's a good score. 25. You all seem to have enjoyed it, which is good. I'm pleased. 3 out of 5, Neil Lansfield. He says a superb quiz. I'm not sure about that, but I've done my best. 20 out of 30, who was that? Adam. 5 out of 5 for Dave. Well done. 16 out of 30 for Chris. Michael Draycott, 18 and a half. Half? Where did you get the half from? Haley says, thank you. Thank you for joining in. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. Adrian, well done, Paul. Nice way to spend the evening. It's a pleasure. 19 out of 30 to you. Great work. Great quiz, Paul, says Richard. Thank you. Thank you for the time you put in. Same time tomorrow. If you realise how much work it has gone in to just putting this little quiz together. No, I won't be doing it tomorrow. Liam, thank you. No worries. Thank you for joining in. Fab evening entertainment. Oh, thank you. Laura Jane Keeper, 14 out of 30. That's decent, Laura. Well done. Hopefully see you soon. 16 out of 30 for Paul Lee. Great quiz, Paul. Thank you. No worries at all. It's been a pleasure. Better than watching Netflix, Calf Britain. Brad Gregory, rather not say how he's got on. I'm sure you've done all right, mate. Don't worry. So yeah, thank you for all the nice comments. It's been really good. let me give you the last prize winner, because that's what you are staying tuned in for. Last prize winner was, let me see, Laura Jane Cooper. Laura Jane Cooper, you are the prize winner for prize number 4. So well done to you. You guessed that it was Neil Dans on the cover of Give Us an R. So well done to you. As I say, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Let us know your feedback. The SLOs want to know if you've enjoyed tonight, if you'd like to see it again, if you'd like me to do it, if you'd like somebody else to do it. I don't mind. I won't take it personally. It's been good to keep busy and hopefully to distract you for the last hour and a half or so. It's taken a bit longer than I thought, but hope you've all enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Podcasts will keep coming. I'll be tracking players down left, right, and centre to get all that sorted. So big thank you once again to all our prize donors. So the club for the player final sign programme, Looks Overboard for some merch, Rover and Out for some merch, Supporters Club for some t-shirts, Trust voucher and badge set and t-shirt. So thank you very much for all those guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you would like to see another quiz in the near future, drop the SLOs a message. Let us know how you'd like to do it. If you think there's a better way of running it and stuff, the more feedback the better, positive, negative, whatever. Congratulations to the 4 people that won prizes, and thank you very much for tuning in and getting involved. I hope that you all remain safe and well. Take care of yourselves, and while there's no football, we'll be doing all we can to keep some bits of entertainment going. So the podcast, the club are doing all the stuff on socials as well, and YouTube and whatnot. So thank you for all your comments as well. It's been really nice reading all those out, and happy birthday to everyone whose birthday it is coming up. For now, thank you very much tuning out, and take care of yourselves, stay safe, wash your hands, and possibly be back soon. I don't know. Let us know. You decide. Cheers, guys. Thanks, and take care.